Hey guys, we're back in Chicago to check out a Boss 429 Mustang. We shot this segment a few years ago. Enjoy this throwback. Hey guys, I'm Kendra Sommer, and make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss any of the automotive content that we post.
This is a 69 Ford Boss 429, and it is, I think they called it Marlboro Maroon. And we think it might have been the Ford photography car.
Ford has a better idea.
As I understand, Ford preferred the burgundy color for their photographs because it showed the body lines better.
And I restored the car for Mark. 10th car was built at Carcraft. Contains all its original numbers matching drivetrain throughout. It was the first maroon Boss 429 that came off the Rouge assembly plant, then sent to Carcraft. Got about 26,000 original miles on it. The owner, Mark Timken, purchased the car at an auction about 4 years ago or so. He contacted me and we just started to do the restoration of the car. Then about 3-4 years of a restoration.
What was the condition of this when you first got it?
When Mark bought it at the auction, it had been pre-restored by somebody else. A lot of stuff was incorrect, and Mark is a stickler, very anal. He wanted everything 100% correct. So then at Carcraft Engineering, they would install the Boss 429 engine, which was the NASCAR engine. And one of the features is it's so big, these shock towers were modified, so it's a bigger engine compartment. All this structure here was modified offline at Dearborn at first. Eventually, later on, they incorporated it at the assembly line. And then Carcraft Engineering did all the specialty items on the Boss 429s at their plant, which was the engine. There was sway bars put on them, special shocks, the wheels, the tires. All the unique items for a Boss 429 engine was done at Carcraft Engineering. Currently, there's no reproduction parts on this car. Everything is original factory numbers matching parts. That's what he wanted, so that's what the restoration entailed.
Is that frustrating trying to get all?
Extremely. It's very hard. It probably took a year to 2 years just to collect all the parts. You really have to be in the circle of the guys in the Mustang world, know the right guys, the right parts. We rather have the factory parts that were put on the car from the factory. Those are really hard to find. You either have to find them in the Dearborn area where I live. There's a lot of Ford ex-employees that have parts, or we just you find them off other cars.
And you worked for Ford, correct?
I worked for Ford for 20-some years as a designer in the studio. This had been in the 80s, which I met a lot of people that are Mustang enthusiasts that worked on these projects back in the day. Yeah, this is Ford's deluxe interior for 1969 Mustang. Retains what they call the comfort weave high back seats, the deluxe door panels.
What does that mean?
The deluxe door panels is a molded, as you can see, it's a molded door panel. It's not just a flat piece of cardboard and vinyl. This was molded, has courtesy lights in it, the carpet. It flows with the rest of the interior. Also was the wood grain. You have the wood grain interior, which is on the dash and the passenger side, the clock, insets in the doors.
What was the most difficult piece of the interior to find?
To find?
Because I know that sometimes these are really challenging, the chrome pieces. On
the deluxe interiors, the hardest parts is the steering wheel and the door panels. They're because they cause the most wear. If you think about it, the steering wheels are always handled, the door panels are always handled. Sometimes the seats get worn through here. Guys get in and out when the seat belt strikes that and causes some problems. But it's the other pieces that are handled all the time. Exactly. Those are the ones that usually wear.
And this car really is like the top of the order.
Yeah.
These are legends. Like these cars, the L88 Corvette, the Hemi Cudas. Those were the apex predator back in the day.
Right.
The colors, the variety, the performance, the options that we'll never see again. 60s, the car era has so much to offer. There's so many wonderful makes and models, so many different types out there. There's something for everyone, I like to say.
And final question, was your first car a Mustang?
It actually was. Yeah, I was looking for a Corvette at the time and ran across a used car dealer and ended up with a 67 Mustang Fastback. And I fell in love with the car, and I've had several, and I've also had several Corvettes since then too.
And it's so true. Well, I think we have everything. Do you want to add anything else?
No, ma'am. I can't think what else I'd like to say. I mean, this is a beautiful car. I invite everybody to come and see it. You know, it's my pleasure to share it. You know.
Thank you so much for your time. And we want to get you walking by saying, hey, is that a Boss 420?
All right, cruisers, I'll see you on the next one. Later, guys.